Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews. It seems that Hollywood has gone in the gutter. This is an opinion video. Ever since, I'm just going to start pointing it out, folks. Ever since the 2016 election, celebrities have been pushing a delusional notion that they know better than everyone else because they have money and they think their influence should be listened to. They have decided to pervert entertainment because they don't like the man in the White House. They have said some really heinous things. Some of them feel like they have God complexes. And I gotta say that Freddie Prinze Jr., Taika Waititi, Brie Larson, many others. Those three off the top of my head are the current most heinous ones. Taika Waititi is a movie director. He's also an actor. But he basically one time said to fans, "You don't know what you want until we give it to you." That's a God complex, folks. That's a person who thinks he's way too more important than he really is. You got Brie Larson peddling her racism and sexism, where, oh, being a woman is living life on the defense. If that was true, then people like Jesse Milestone from Mindless Entertainment wouldn't exist. People like Anna, that Star Wars girl, wouldn't exist. People like another friend of mine, Rosetta Allen, wouldn't exist. They don't live life on the defense. At all. They say what they want to say what they mean, and they're freaking awesome and badass doing it. Freddie Prinze Jr., I'm telling you facts, and if you don't like it, you can go fuck yourselves. It's basically his message. Even though, yeah, Freddie, you may have worked for George Lucas and did the Rebels show, a show I did not watch because I did not believe it reflected Star Wars in any way because it is Disney run. You think that just because you got indirectly, your own words, indirectly coached by George Lucas, you think that you know everything? Newsflash, bub, you don't. Last time I heard your name, I still know what you did last summer, was the newest movie out there. So, yeah, hate to break it to you, pal, but the way that you conducted yourself on that podcast, telling everybody that they can go fuck themselves if they have a difference of opinion than you, yeah, not really mature at all. Mark Hamill, that man is a great actor. He is a very good philanthropist, but the way that he conducted himself when he expresses his hate for Orange Man's family was vile. There's a recap of many things in the past, by the way. I mean, this goes back weeks, months, and all the way back to the beginning of the year, basically. Some of them as recent as a few days ago, some of them as recent as as old as all the way to the beginning of the year. The thing is, folks, Hollywood has stopped caring about its fans. You got Chris Evans, who broke ties with his friend Tom Brady because Tom Brady wore a frickin' MAGA hat. What's wrong with having a difference of opinion, Chris Evans? You portrayed Captain America brilliantly. I'm going to give you that. But when you are tweeting such hateful and toxic things, you're allowed to have a difference of opinion, but your difference of opinion crosses a line when you are saying that anybody who has a different opinion than you can't be friends with. Because you hold yourself back and you hinder yourself. And yes, dare I say it, that is retarding yourself. You are acting in a retarded fashion. The definition of retard, to hold back and to hinder, folks. So YouTube, you come after me with any sort of strike that I am using hate speech, look up the word. As for other actors and actresses who are saying that the future is female, well, I'm sorry, but without a male, you actually have no balance in life. And this has nothing to do with same-sex marriage or any of that crap. I'm not going to get into that. I believe that everybody has a right to be happy, but when it comes to entertainment and stuff, why does it matter that you are putting, or why does it matter what a superhero's sexual preference is? Especially a movie that is geared for kids. I've said it before in other videos, folks, where Marvel's unhealthy obsession with sexual preference is going to end up ruining and damaging children's minds. The way that they are preaching that sexual identity is important in movies. Why? I have no problem with gay people or any different culture or any of that. I have no problem with diversity. When it comes to forced diversity, that's where I draw the line, because it's no longer an altruistic motive, it is a tyrannical and tokenized motive. And anybody who and you force yourselves to say anybody who has a difference of opinion than you is automatically a tyrant, a racist, a sexist, a bigot, or whatever. No, we're not. Enough with that drivel. Anybody with common sense. I'm a person with mental handicaps, folks. I have ADD. I have the hyper part of it too sometimes. I also am on the autistic spectrum. But that doesn't mean that I am any less than these celebrities. In some ways, I actually might think I'm a little bit more. And I'm not saying that out of ego. I am saying that because of the way that they are conducting themselves. They are less mature than me. And I am not saying that to put myself up on a high horse either. I say that completely without ego. Chris Evans, Brie Larson, Mark Hamill, and all of them. You all the SJWs, they might say, they've done stuff that you can never hope to achieve. You're damn right. And I don't ever hope to achieve their fame. Not when it comes at the cost of my own integrity. Not when it comes at the cost of civility. They sacrificed their civil discourse, their ability to be civil, because of their fame and because of their glory and all that high horse crap. And ever since 2016, they have said, you know what, civility can go out the window. This asshole we don't like is running the country. We need to show people that they don't know what they're doing. That's basically their mentality. So you know what? I'm here to tell you, I do not embrace Hollywood at all anymore. I'll watch movies, I'll watch shows and whatnot, but as far as I am concerned, none of them, except for a very few, like Dean Cain, who doesn't preach to people. Robert Downey Jr., and a handful of others. They have my respect and always will. But as for people like Freddie Prinze Jr., Mark Hamill, Brie Larson, and so many others, I have no respect for you. Sure, if I was to meet you in public, I would be very respectful to you. And I would have respect for the things you have done for other people. And for your acting prowess. Exceptions on one person. But knowing how you have acted because of your singular hatred for one man in the White House shows me and tells many other people you have no maturity. That's my video today, folks. It's a rant. And I just needed to get that off my chest. Y'all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. This has been Orange Hat Reviews. I'll catch y'all in the next one.